Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. It's not taken for granted in any way. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to talk about something that I think is holding many of us back in our desire to live a fulfilling, happy, and meaningful life of purpose. Do you understand? That I sincerely believe this is what is holding many people back, all right? And it is that mindset that other people need to change. That's that mindset that other people need to change. All right, let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Get rid of the mindset that your problems will go away when other people change. Get rid of the mindset that your problems will go away when other people change. So today we will explore, like we do every time, we'll explore how this particular statement will help our personal growth and self-discovery, right? So let me ask you this. How often have you found yourself wishing that someone else will change their behavior or attitude so that your problems will be solved? Many of us, if not all, are guilty of this. And for real, I might have outgrown many of this, but that doesn't mean it has not happened before. So you also might have outgrown this, and many of you have not outgrown this, all right? So some of us have outgrown this and we are still outgrowing this, but that we all have not thought like this before, I don't think it is true. Let's be realistic and let's be sincere with ourselves. The first level of change, especially of individual personal change, is truth, all right? Is self-integrity, telling yourself the truth about yourself. So most times we often find ourselves wishing that someone else will change their behavior and their attitude. Do you understand? So that your problems will be solved. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that external factors hold the key to our happiness and fulfillment. It's easy. But the truth is, we have the power to create positive change in our lives, regardless of what we do or what others do, rather. Regardless of what other people do, we have the power to create positive change in our lives. And that is the main anchor. That is the cornerstone for today's episode. So I will give some examples. You know how I do. I will give some quotes and some tips on how, to help us let go of that mindset that our problems will disappear if other people change. Instead, we will use the tips to empower ourselves to take control of our lives. Imagine with me for a moment. Just imagine with me that you are facing a challenging situation at work, and you may find yourself thinking, if only my boss or my employer would appreciate my hard work and give me more opportunities or give me more money, then I will be happy. Let me tell you this. Instead of waiting for someone else to change, can you shift your focus to what you can do to improve your situation? If you are not earning enough money in your present work, you have control to change work. And what do you do with your time when you are off work? Can you use that time to earn more money? Can you use that time to earn better money rather than complaining that your employer or your boss should change? Do you understand? Take proactive steps, all right? Take proactive steps to enhance your own skills, to seek out for new opportunities, to communicate your needs more effectively. Because by taking ownership of your personal growth and your development, you will empower yourself to overcome the obstacles in your life and create positive change for yourself. I read a quote by Maya Angelou and it says, if you don't like something, change it. If you cannot change it, then change your attitude. It's profound. He said, if you don't like something, change it. If you cannot change it, then change your attitude towards it. This quote reminds us that we have the power to transform our circumstances by taking action and shifting our mindset. It's not about waiting for other people to change, it's about changing ourselves and our response to the situation. So I will advise you, this is the tip I will give you: focus on what you can control. Instead of fixating on other people's behavior, redirect your energy towards self-improvement. Focus on what you can control. Identify the areas where you have the power to make a difference in your own life and take consistent actions towards that goal. Do you understand me? Take responsibility. By taking personal responsibility for your own growth, by taking personal responsibility for your own happiness, you will free yourself from the dependency on others for change. Do you understand me? You will free yourself from the power that other people have on you. Let me also give you another example. For example, maybe you have a strained or difficult relationship with a family member or maybe a friend. It's easy to believe that if they would only apologize or change their behavior, all the problems will disappear. However, waiting for someone else to change will leave us stuck in a circle of disappointment and deep resentment. Let me tell you this: focus on developing healthy boundaries. If you think, oh, this friend, we can no more relate, then break off, like depart without any animosity. Do you understand? You don't need to be enemies, all right? Just said, okay, I think we have grown to like different things right now. Bye-bye and bye-bye. You did not carry friend from heaven or wherever you come from as a child. You met here. So if your value system is no longer in sync, then just there is dignity in saying goodbye. Do you understand me? So focus on developing healthy boundaries. Focus on improving your own communication skills. Don't just say we don't communicate. How do you communicate? Do you even, as a person, do you even know how to communicate your needs well? Don't just say, me and him or me and her, I and whatever. We don't communicate. No. Do you have improved? Do you communicate well? Do you understand? So focus on improving your own communication skills and practice forgiveness also. If you don't forgive people and let go of some hurt, you won't have friends at all. You won't have friends. I am boasting of having friends of 15 years, friend of 20 years, friend of 30 years, thereabout. You know why? Because we let go of bullshit. When we talk about some things, when we argue over some things, we don't take it personal. The next day we are out eating fish and drinking yogurt somewhere. Do you understand me? That is how you have friends, practicing forgiveness and letting go and not taking things too personal. Shift your attention to your own growth and well-being. Transform the dynamics of the relationship by shifting your attention to your own growth, by shifting your attention to your own well-being, regardless of whether the other person changes. And if you think that person is affecting your life negatively in one way because you just cannot deal with them, come on now, have the grace of saying goodbye. I remember also a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, for every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. Woo, that's deep shit. For every single minute that you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. And this particular quote serves as a positive reminder that holding on to anger and resentment towards other people will rob you of your peace of mind, will rob you of your happiness. So instead of waiting for other people to change, choose to let go. Choose to find inner peace within yourself. Do you understand me? Choose to let go. Choose to find inner peace within yourself. Let me give you this tip as we wrap this up. Cultivate self-awareness. Cultivate self-reflection. Take the time to examine your own thoughts. Take the time to examine your own emotions. Take the time to examine your reactions to different situations. Know yourself. Self-awareness is important. Reflect on your behavior. By understanding what triggers you, by understanding your patterns of behavior, you'll be able to develop healthier responses. You'll be able to make conscious choices that aligns with your value system, that aligns with your overall well-being. Remember, true transformation starts from within yourself, not from outside. not from other people, but from within yourself. So it's time for you to let go of the mindset that our problems will disappear when other people change. Take ownership of your life, focus on your own personal growth, and I will talk to you tomorrow.